Let's find the derivative of this given function using the higher derivative. We have first to consider that the first derivative of the function is equals to the second derivative of the function, and the second derivative of the function is also equals to the third derivatives, and so on and so forth. Pwede rin po natin ito ilagay in this form. The first is the second derivative, the second is the third is the fourth is the fifth, and so on and so forth. So these are some ways on how to identify kung anong derivative. Let's proceed. Now, to find for the first derivative of this given problem, or function rather, we just simply multiply the first term. That's 3 times 1 here. It's equals to 3. Then subtract 1. You get squared. And then here, just multiply. This will become 6. Subtract by 1. This will become x na lang natira. Then dito cancel out yung x. Just drop 0. Or 4, negative. That's now your first derivative. Now, to find for the second derivative, you just simply multiply again. Continuous lang. 2 times 3, 6. Then drop x. Then, remember that we have your 1 times 6. That's equals to 6. Cancelled out 6. The derivative of 4 is equal to 0, therefore hindi na natin kailangan ilabas. So, umabot na po tayo sa second derivative. How about for the fourth derivative? So, ang kanyang fourth derivative is equals to 6y. Remember na meron tayo ditong 1 minus 1. That's equals to x raised to 0. Any number raised to 0 is always equals to 1. Then we add times 6. That's equals to 1 times 6. That's equals to 6. Kaya ang natira natin is simply 6. Derivative constant is 0. Now, for your last derivative, remember that the derivative of the constant is always equal to 0. Ibig sabihin nun, pag wala pong specific instruction kung hanggang anong derivative ang ating kukuhanin, dapat makapunta po tayo sa last derivative which is equal to 0. Let's consider the next example. If y is equals to x squared plus 5x plus 6 squared, we're going to find for the third derivative of this given functions. Since naka parenthesis, ang ibig po sabihin nun, gagamit muna tayo ng chain rule. So, we first find for the derivative of, for your first derivative, just multiply 2 dito po sa labas ng parenthesis, that's 1. Kaya 2 times 1, that's equals to 2. Then, kukopihin lang natin yung buong equation or exponent. Ito po yun. Then, kukunin natin yung derivative ng loob. So, the first, just multiply 2 times 1, that's equals to 2x. Then, you have cancelled out x, just copy 5. That's your first derivative. Kaya lang, ang kanyang first derivative must be simplified. Hindi pa yan tapos. Kailangan muna natin i-simplify po yun. So, we have to multiply this inside the parentheses, multiply, answer, and drop down your next. Still, we're not done. So, we have also to multiply the binomial dun sa kanyang nakuhang product dito po sa dalawa. So, we simply multiply 2 times 2, that's equals to 2x cubed. Let's also multiply 2x squared multiplied by 5, that's equals to 10 squared. Then 10x times 2, that's equals to 20x squared. 10x times 5, that's equals to 50x. Next is, of course, to multiply for your next. This will become 12 times 2x, that's equals to 24. And 12 times 5, that's equals to 60. After that, we have to combine like terms. Since yung x cubed is wala pong kaparehas, just drop down. Then we have 10x squared plus 20, that's equals to 30x squared. And then 50 plus 24, that's equals to 74x, drop 60. Ibig sabihin nun, our first derivative ay ito na po yun. Since ang hinahanap natin is hanggang third derivative, continue lang natin. So we just simply multiply the exponent to the base, that's equals to 4. Then subtract 1, that's equals to, multiply the exponent to the base, that's equals to 60. Subtract 1, that's equals to x na lang natira. Then cancel out x, drop 24. That's your second derivative. So nakuha mo na yung second derivative. Since third nga po ang hinahanap natin, continue lang tayo. Just simply multiply 2 times 12, 24, and cancel out 6, drop 60. This is your final answer. Have a nice day.